Same for some of us, the same for all of us. Let me say it in my best Virginian's accent. This is for all of we. You rock with AllAhWeTV, the #1. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you don't know it's Lady Lava representing for AllAhWeTV. You don't know who said that Lady Lava Queen of the Freak.
Yo, good morning, Virgin Island. This is your boy, John from The Muse. Hey, when I wake up in the morning, I always have to tune in to my man, M&P, on Rise Up on AllAhWeTV. Come join us.
All right, good morning and welcome to the Rise Up Morning Show right here on AllAhWeTV. This beautiful Friday, March 20th, and we have power. So we got to say a big up and a thank you for that. Thank you to the men and women of the WAPA Power Authority that worked through the night. Regardless, there was information if we're going to be going through a rotation schedule, which seemed to be an island-wide power outage. However, I'm not sure right now. I'm going to check the information to see what's happening, if we're under rotation schedule or not. But as of right now, feeder 6A, we have power. And I hope everybody have power as well. We have the children going to school. St. John had a rough experience from last weekend to this week. And as St. Johnian said, like when St. Thomas sneeze, they catch the cold. When they've been experiencing our power outages as well. But for right now, I know feeder 6A, and I hope everyone else has power as well. And we want to say thank you to the men and women of WAPA that's working to keep us up and on the air. You can see in the background my flashlight. You gotta keep your flashlights close. Anyway, good morning to you and welcome to AllAhWeTV here on this Rise Up Morning Show. And it's Friday. Wednesday night we were in St. John, and then bringing back the equipment we had overnight. So we were planning to do a show in St. John on Thursday morning, but logistics didn't really match out. So we're here today. St. Johnians, don't worry, we're coming your way very, very, very soon. But talking about St. John, this is big things that's happening in St. John this weekend. It's all about the 4th annual Food Truck Festival. It's for Gold Cars. That's why we're here talking about it, supporting it. This is our donation to them. So you have, this weekend is the 4th annual Food Truck Festival. The lineup includes juggling all weekend by General DJ General Country, and King Judah. Tonight is the 20th, you have the Forever Young. Forever Young is Peanut, Quan and the B Squad, Shah HP, and then you also have... Okay, you have Shy HP and you have Peanut. That's tonight. Doors open at 6 p.m. Then the 21st, that's Saturday, right? Saturday, let me get these dates correct. Yes, Saturday is the Timeless Walk. That's Jamban, Fayo International, and Akaya Suite. 7 p.m. until doors open 6 p.m. And the 22nd, 5 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. is the Gospel Explosion. And this is Brent and Oniki and the Alpha Band. So that's Brent Hoyt. You know Brent that be mashing up the place with his comedies and his he have that gospel rendition that's like a it's like a soca drive, it's like a calypso drive, but Brent is the man. Brent comes with it. He drives it. So big up to Brent. And on the 22nd you get Trailer G. You get Trailer G, Jugu, and you get TJ. So Caribbean DJs and bands, food, drinks, vendors, police presence, security search, ferry back to St. Thomas afterwards. It's in the St. John Village parking lot. And they had limited weekend passes. There's an event bright. Door price is $30 before 9 p.m. More after. Okay? That's the lineup this weekend for the 4th annual Food Truck Festival happening there in Love City, St. John. We're switching it back here. We're going to give you a clip one more time of how it was down there at UVI Afternoon on the Green. This past Sunday, it was vibes. What I like about Afternoon on the Green, well, it signals to me Carnival is coming because it's March, then April, but it really brings the community together. And when it brings us together, you get to see, I saw 3 generations of family there. Janelle family, Brigo mom, Brigo sisters, Brigo niece, that's Janelle daughter, and then they had I want to say granddaughter or great-granddaughter, but whichever one it was, really, really, really big up. You just get to see families coming together. Shout out to Janelle, shout out to Brigo, shout out to everyone that was there and everyone, the University of the Virgin Islands, for making this event possible. And you would think we need more events as this. That golf course is such a beautiful ground. So we're going to give you the clip. We're going to look at some news and we're going to come back and tell you what's happening. But the biggest news of the day is that we have power, man. And that is big news here in the Virgin Islands. You will say, no, man, that should be guaranteed. No tal, nothing goes so, you know. So we want to just say thank you to WAPA once again. Here's a glimpse of how Afternoon on the Green was this past weekend.
Somebody jump up and let me say, we disorderly, jump up and let me say. Now everybody, Carnival time is coming, plenty action and mass. Come and join in the jamming before the Carnival pass. Raise up your hand and jump up, just put them flat in the air. Virgin Islands we turn up, it's mass we come play. Nothing sweet like Carnival. We are the road. Climax band your back and up on the road. Show me your hands there. Show me your hands there. Show them how we done jam there. Show them how we done jam there. Show me your hands there. Show me your hands there. So if you love Carnival, put your hand in the air. See, nothing's gonna change my love for you. You know in Carnival how much I love you. I won't give you up on no one. Nothing can replace our love.
We're down here at Afternoon on the Green.
Welcome everyone to Afternoon on the Green. Thank you all for coming out. Appreciate the support. We had kingfish, kalaloo, fried chicken, Johnny cake, and banana fritters. Hope you guys were able to come check it out. Chanel Farina Francis for Senator. Afternoon on the Green. If you're not here, you're not where you're supposed to be.
The Afternoon on the Green. Making it happen. Chef Taj. Okay? Get out there to Buddha Sushi. Big things. Always contributing to the community. That's right. Okay? Volunteering and giving back constantly. That's right. Okay? Best burgers on the block. We got the best burgers on the block with Senator A.B. Lewis. Get them while they're hot, but don't get them while they're cold. They're really going to hurt you. 1 year and a half of experience.
Let me say, crowd of people now jumping, flags and rats everywhere. On the street, people stopping like they really don't care. Raise up your hand and walk up, watch we Carnival there. Virgin Islands we mash up, Bacchanal we gon' play. Nothing sweet like Carnival. We on the road. Carnival, you're number one. There we go. Show me your hands there. Show me your hands there. Show them how we done jam there. Show them how we done jam there. Show me your hands there. Show me your hands there. So if you love Carnival, put your hand in the air. Sing, nothing's gonna change my love for you. You know in Carnival how much I love you. I won't give you up for no one. Nothing can replace our love, Carnival. Nothing's gonna change my love for you. You know in Carnival I really love you. Won't give you up for no one. So that's
For 25 years, the Virgin Islands Economic Development Authority has helped build a stronger economy by attracting investment, supporting small businesses, expanding trade and exports, and revitalizing historic towns. we have helped create jobs and spurred small business growth across our islands. We manage our industrial parks to provide spaces where businesses and communities thrive. Thank you for partnering with us. Let's keep growing together. Learn more at usvieda.org.
All right, that's the USVI, the Economic Development Authority. They are celebrating 25 years investing in a more resilient future. Established 2001, the USVI Economic Development Authority reminds all Virgin Islanders that they are here to serve everyone, okay? Not just one business, some businesses, no. They're here to support everybody. So whether you're a big business, small business, come into USVI Economic Development Authority, visit them online on their website, and they have so much funding options, so much support options. So the EDA really welcomes businesses that want to relocate here in the Virgin Islands, set up camp here, and make their tax dollars here, and set up hub. That's why we see the EDA businesses, sometimes those that are in industrial parks and doing business in the Virgin Islands, and then they support businesses from the USVI. You may be in the economic development zone. You may also be in you may be a small business with a product to export. USVI Economic Development Authority, they can help you. So don't deny yourself or rule yourself out. Give it a chance. Go to the USVI EDA and find out how they can help you. So this weekend, coming up is a great fundraiser for the Snyder Regional Medical Complex. It's a Sunday brunch, and the food is going to be delicious. There's going to be great entertainment by Deanne Parson and friends. Here's the ad so you can check it out.
It's time to roll out the green carpet for the second annual Rhythm and Harmony Gala Brunch, benefiting the Schneider Regional Medical Center Foundation. Join us Sunday, March 29th at the Majestic Grand Hotel for an elegant country club garden-inspired brunch where community, music, and purpose come together. Enjoy smooth jazz with Dion Parsons and friends, an elevated culinary experience by Chef Robert Vickers, signature brunch cocktails, and an unforgettable afternoon. Proceeds support improvements to our emergency department, gastroenterology services, cardiac care, and the purchase of critical medical equipment. Don your Sunday best and join us for a stylish and sophisticated afternoon, supporting the advancement of healthcare in our community. Sponsorship opportunities are available.
All right, that's the Rhythm and Harmony brunch this Sunday at the Grand Hotel Plaza, a very beautiful place, and great music, delicious food, but better, an opportunity to support our much needed, our only hospital here in the St. Thomas district. So you really want to go out and support. Go for a nice time, go enjoy yourself, and listen. It's going to feel good to know that you're helping the emergency room, because that's your first stop in case anything happen. In case anything happen, we all have to go there. Even if you have flyaway, the flyaway insurance, the people and the medical evac people, you still need to go to the emergency room so they can stabilize you and get you out of here. And not even you, if not only you, maybe someone who you know. And we have a good wraparound, a good hospital in both districts, but they don't have all the specialties, and they're unable to because of our size, because of our district. And as we begin up WAP up, let's big up the people working in the hospitals. Juan Louis Royal Lester Snyder Hospital, in the Myra Keenan Center in St. John, as well as the little clinic in Cruz Bay. Good morning to everybody, man, because they work hard and they push hard for us. No, wait times could be a little quicker. However, it's hard when you have people upstairs living in the hospital who family want to come and take them out of the place. We need them beds to keep turning. So everyone that working for the hospital, big ups to you. I want to tell you, this Sunday, go and support that brunch. It's going to be a nice, elegant, beautiful event welcoming you, and you're going to have a really good time. Now, Carnival knocking on our doors, and this is the kickoff event for Carnival 2026. When I get back, we're going to come back and we're going to talk about cruise ship schedule, run some ads, but letting you know, it's all about Crave Rave Part 2. Make sure you're there.
And that's how Carnival 2025 ended. On March 28th, we Fettin and Rocks Barmaid present the first lap for Carnival 2026 with Crave Rave Part 2. It's an all-star cast that features Big Shaw, YFB, Ecstatic Band, Blind Ears, Quan, Unstoppable Shacks.
They call me Shacks in the water.
With juggling by Selector Ice, DJ Reg, and DJ Molly. It's showtime at the Apollo in the Apollo Theater parking lot below Government Hill. Ticket options are Juve package, bodysuit or t-shirt, dry zone, regular tickets, and early bird. Tickets are between $50 and $75, and outlets Eventbrite, Big Wayne, A News 242, and Fade King Barbershop. Crave Rave is going to be nice. Carnival start now.
All right, Massive and crew, that is Crave Rave Part 2, Juve Edition. Get your tickets, get your tickets, get your tickets. Because Saturday, March 28th, the place to be is that parking lot right across from Roosevelt Park. And listen, this is Juve Manning. You're getting all the entertainers, you're getting Blind Ears, YFB, Unstoppable Shacks, you're getting DJ Marley, Sha HP, Quan, and you're getting that suit. That's Ecstatic Man. And I just looking at the flyer, I didn't even read the names, you know. I just watching the faces because we got to recognize our VI artists, right? Big them up, big them up, big them up. So you got bodysuits or t-shirts, customized cup. I'm going all in to get my customized cup. Makeda, I want my cup. Like when I went in blank, by Muse, get a cup and I walk around with my cup. So I come in Crave Rave to get my cup. This is presented by Lux Barmaids. Neon whistle, neon shades. You're getting the foam glow sticks, paint, powder, specialty treats. All right? That's the Apollo Theater parking lot below Government Hill. Massive and crew. Carnival 2026 is here. Nothing better, nothing sweeter than Carnival. So Massive and crew, make sure you are there. All right. So what we have going on, let's give a quick look at our providers who keep us on the air, including One Communications, One Wireless, and the Virgin Islands Economic Development Authority. Also big shout outs to whom? Miss Naturalista. Miss Naturalista got the natural products. That's why my hand don't look so dry this morning. Miss Naturalista got it for you. And they're located in St. Thomas, in right there by the Windies entrance, in Yacht Haven Grand, by Mo's and Red Hook Family Practice. Miss Naturalista is right there. And in St. Croix, by Plaza West, now known as the Market, in front of Jane's Bridal. So products of every texture hair, every tresses of hair, they got it for you. Whether it's kinky, whether it's wavy, whether it's straight, they got the products for you. And they got products for men, children. They even got products for your little puppies. They got nice incenses because, you know, sometimes we got to burn out a bad mind. We got to burn out a bad mind. You at your job and they got a little... Okay, let's keep it positive. It's Friday. You need a little incense to just light up and just make the place good. Or at home. You know, sometimes we have burn out a bad mind at home too. Listen, Miss Naturalista got the incenses, they got the oils, they even have African dolls, man. And talking about African prints, they got your African garments, your African print material. Just go see Miss Naturalista, all right? But here's One Communications, and they are here serving us and supporting us, Virgin Islanders.
It all starts with one. Maybe it's one look. You know the one. Or one touch. Even one word. It can start with one step. Or one promise. Maybe it's one dream. Or one journey. One smile. One gesture. One deep breath. One leap of faith. One day to remember. Or one night to forget. One moment. So many stories that make up one crazy average, everyday, fabulous life. We get one life. Just one. Make your move. It all starts with one.
Welcome to the U.S. Virgin Islands, where the American Caribbean meets opportunity. With direct access to the global marketplace, discover a business environment designed to help you succeed.
Good ideas can be realized here.
We have wraparound services. We offer tax incentives. We offer access to capital. Companies that relocate here can get customer care second to none here from the Economic Development Authority.
We located in the Virgin Islands because of easy access of shipping and freight and cargo.
I welcome you to come to the Virgin Islands. Do business with us, expand, start. We're happy to have you. And while you're here, enjoy our lovely sunsets.
To explore a new horizon for your business, please visit our website at www.usvieda.org.
Press the button.
Eye contact, eyes and that. Moving her waist like you got island that. I could tell how she dancing, she a island girl. Miss by no eyes, a island man too. Wine and me, don't wine and start. Grip on her waist without asking. Chat until we feeling exhausted. I just love the way she whine. Oh, she from behind. She goes up, I goes up, I just holding her for the ride. I just love the way she whine.
All right, that's Java Grand, located in Yacht Haven Grand, for great crafts and cocktails by excellent baristas. Java Grand is available for you. One of my favorite places. Yesterday, I was at Java Grand using the internet because, you know, we had island-wide power outage, rotation schedule, and a number of things happening affecting our districts in Thomas and St. John. So, an update from WAPA that came in 7:06 a.m. It says all feeders were restored at approximately 1 a.m. Good morning to DJ Nut and James Lewis. James Lewis, I see you. Joanna Stevens, good morning to you. All feeders were restored at approximately 1 a.m. However, the previously distributed rotation schedule is still applicable until 8:30 a.m. An extended tentative rotation outage schedule will be sent out later as efforts continue to bring online generation units to meet load demand. So all the feeders, that was an update from the 12:20 a.m. And you know, WAPA does send you a nice little pretty flyer that says, what feeder am I on? So this is the one for the St. Thomas district, just showing you 6A. Ooh, that's a good one. That's us down here in the west. 6B is in the town area. 7A, Anna's Fancy, Contan, Dorothea, Holby. 7. You know what's crazy? I saw, like, you be in the community, you be in the town area, and a section here have power, and a section around it don't, because I guess the feeders are different. So just go to the Virgin Islands WAPA Power Authority, sign up for the WAPA alerts, you see it right there. Sign up for the WAPA alerts to report a service interruption, 773-2250. If you see people trying to steal copper, call 911. All right, I throw in that in there because it affects all of us. But that copper story, me know how much are they. Let me just keep this here going. So, service restored. Listen, WAPA, shout out to the brave men and women who work all the time, keeping it going right there. Last night, on the Weymouth-Rima Highway, St. Thomas, there was an accident. It was a two-car accident. It shut down the road. They had to revert traffic over the hill. You had to go up by Chudunu and such. The first responders were there. They were great. That included, of course, the rescue. Rescue is there. Group of volunteers. Big them up. You have VI Fire, Emergency Management System, and, of course, VIPD. Shout out to everybody. No one wasn't seriously hurt or injured. Great news. Something that I noticed, that when an accident occurs, and in a lot of occasions, you have, there may be an oil spill. There may be, this one had a gas spill. So gas was on the road. So do you know it's the tow truck driver responsibility to clean up that spill? I found that to be very, very interesting. So the tow truck driver, here's a clip of it right here. We posted it last night to AllAhWeTV News VI. You can see the two vehicles right there, damaged up on the tow truck, right? And right there by Racetrack East. And so the tow truck driver, it damaged, and there's a spill. They have to remove all the debris off of the, off of the road, and also they have to, if there's a spill, they now have to like put down stuff to absorb the spill. So my question is, who's supervising the tow truck driver? And shouldn't that be like something of someone in authority that's making sure that the road is, the road is brought to a certain standard? I mean, big up my tow truck driver, they're my partner, them. However, I want to know that the road, that the whatever grease, whatever oil, whatever gas is on the road is observed to a quality, to a great driving standard. Look at it right there. Look at all of that spill. And they're taking dirt and they're throwing it over the thing. I mean, this isn't breaking news, but it's something for us to think about. It's something for us to even inquire about and say, hey, is this the best practice? So apparently before it used to be VI Fire Service, and that was later changed to the tow truck operators. They now have to clean up the scene and put down the material. Found that to be very, very, very interesting. So we're going to inquire about that. We're going to check with Director Stevens of the VI Fire Service, find out about that ruling, because again, like I said it enough, but most important, the whole thing is when we're driving, we don't need to be tailgating. We need to operate at safe speeds and at safe distances, because a number of these accidents that you see it, and it happened right before us on the road, the people them right behind one another, okay? If you are a little impatient, you could definitely go over the hill and you can avoid some of the hustle and bustle. But if you are there and you're gonna get in trouble, man. Anyway, from the VIPD St. Croix, we see a Luis Lopez Jr. arrested for burglary and reckless endangerment. So on March 13 at approximately 8:41, the 911 emergency center received reports of an activated alarm at Purple Papaya. When responding patrol officers arrived, they observed that the business was burglarized. A member of the burglary unit was notified and traveled to Purple Papaya, where contact was made with the owner, who indicated that they did not give anyone permission to enter the business or remove items from the same. The investigator in the matter observed video surveillance footage that disclosed the suspect, identified as Luis Lopez Jr., damaging a glass window, gaining entry and removing items from the business. He was seen fleeing the area with stolen items and was detained in possession of these stolen items. So, good job to VIPD. This is a picture of Mr. Luis Lopez Jr. detained. That's from VIPD St. Croix. We see we have another report there from VIPD. AllAhWeTV. What you do, Adiel? Let's show you Adiel. It's a picture of Adiel. Let's find out what Adiel did. Adiel. Investigation led to Investigation led to arrest of 20-year-old possession of ammunition. The gun law is getting a little easier, man. We don't need to walk around with illegal guns like that no more, man. If you're in trouble or you have vibes with man, you need to go join the army and just get yourself out of here. You don't need to be walking around with these illegal firearms. It's going to get you in prison. Don't do that, man. Anyway, so police officers in Croix again were dispatched a disturbance in progress in mutual homes at around 8:30 p.m. on March 9, 2025. That's about a week ago. While the officers observed AllAhWeTV sitting in a chair. When they approached Waiters, he ran inside of an apartment, leaving his cell phone, a plate of food, and a loaded magazine behind. A detective from the Criminal Investigation Bureau was assigned to investigate this case. On March 12, 2026, arrested and search warrants were signed by a Superior Court judge for Adiel Huertas at his residence. His bail was set at $50,000. On March 18th, now, the warrants were executed by the Criminal Investigation Bureau and the Special Operation Bureau. Adiel Huertas, 20, was placed on arrest and charged with possession or sale of ammunition. He was transported to the Wilbur H. Francis Command Police Station, where he was booked and transported to the John Bell Correctional Facility, pending his advice of rights hearing. Hey, good morning to country. Hey, listen, I'm going to tell you all about country. Kashif Hamilton, big things happening this weekend. So, I want to get this here correct. Adiel Huertas was sitting in a chair when police approached Huertas. He ran inside of the apartment because there was a disturbance in progress in Mutual Homes. This May 9th. This 2025 now. It's 2025. And he now arrested on March 18th. Okay. Wow. So he left his cell phone, his plate of food, and a loaded magazine behind. So if you sit down eating your plate of food, you get your phone, you cock up with your foot, you're in a chair, what you running for? What you running for if you ain't got a warrant? More surprising, this almost take a year for them to arrest partner for the loaded ammunition. You know? March 12 is when the arrest, so it took about almost 11 months to investigate this case. I'm just going from the reading right there and So if he had just sit down and not move, partner, you'll have been free. Anyway, this other fellow, Deli Eduardo. Here's a picture of Deli Eduardo. All of this said getting me hungry, boy. All this reading. And maybe talking about Adiel plate of food. Well, we got food sale coming up this weekend. The friends and supporters of Kashif Hamilton. Is this weekend? Yeah. You want to make sure you go and you support. But let's tell you about what Mr. Deli. Deli is wanted for kidnapping. Detective arrests Deli Eduardo. Let me get to this story now. On March 15, 2026, at approximately 12:20 p.m., an adult female victim walked into the Alcilmo D. Marshall Command Police Station to report that she had been held against her will and assaulted by a former acquaintance. A detective from the Criminal Investigation Bureau was assigned to investigate the matter. I made contact with the victim, who disclosed that she agreed to meet Deli Eduardo in the vicinity of Church's Chicken upon his request. However, when she arrived, he removed her keys from her ignition, picked up her cell phone, refusing to return it when she asked. Eduardo then demanded that she get back into the vehicle, and he took her and her minor children from the Sunny Isles Shopping Center to the David Hamilton Housing Terrace against her will. The investigation disclosed that Eduardo strangled the victim, leaving visible injuries. An all-points bulletin was aired via the 911 emergency call center and social media to aid in the apprehension of Deli Eduardo to no avail. On March 17, a tip was submitted that Deli Eduardo was at his place of employment. Upon the arrival of the detectives at this location, contact was made with Deli, 25, and he was arrested without incident. He was transported to the Wilbur H. Francis Command Police Station where he was advised of his Miranda rights. He declined to give a statement and was booked. Good job, criminal. You can't give your rights because then you don't know what you might say. He was charged with false imprisonment and kidnapping. An assault second degree. No bail was set in this matter until seen by a judge. He was transported to the John Bell Correctional Facility pending his advice of rights hearing. So, Chief Hodge has a new series called Blue Corner with Chief Hodge, where she explained why domestic violence perpetrators are not granted bail. And that's by the VI statute. You're not granted bail until you're seen by the judge. And that's really to give you a cool out window. If they give you bail and you post bail, you might go right back after the victim. But partner here, Delhi gone and take out the keys, pick up her cell phone, drive her to this location and her children, kidnapping, strangle her, leaving visible injuries. Delhi. That's not good. Not good at all. Look at Delhi, boy. Well, you know there's two sides to every story, so we are not. Good morning, Ivan. How you doing this morning? How are the children at our school, Ivan? Ivan doing a great job all the time. Ivan, I gonna push your name in that boot. That's a picture of Mr. Delhi right there. All right. Today we have one cruise ship at the Haven site dock, and it's so cruise ship is one cruise ship. There's no cruise ships in St. Croix until the 24th, which is Tuesday. They have two ships, Jewel of the Seas and Resilient Lady. That's Tuesday. But today there's no cruise ships at the in Frederickstead, but we do have one cruise ship, Enchanted Princess, that's there from 9 to 5 p.m. And on Saturday we have three ships, Norwegian Epic, Viking Sea, and Explorer, 3 at Waiko. And Sunday we have 1 at Waiko, Deserted Dam, and the Jewel of the Seas is at Crown Bay. Monday now is a 4-ship day. So Monday is going to be a good day here in the VI. Every day is a great day in the VI. And one thing we want to say though, yesterday, there were 4 ships in town. Good morning, Anthony. How you doing? St. John Massive de Lagin. And unfortunately, with all them ships, we had the power outage. So, we hope that, power is stabilized and that we, our Massive and crew can go through and, go to our shops, go and enjoy the best of the VI without power going off and such and such and such. So listen, 2 more things to tell you before we go. We told you that it's all about the Food Truck Festival happening this week in St. John. And listen, you could go over there, get some great food, have a good time, get some great entertainment. But listen, the friends and supporters of Kashif Hamilton have a fish fry. That's when? That's the 20th, 2026. Is that today? That's today. At the Fort Christian parking lot, 6 p.m. until fish, chicken leg and wings, Johnny cake, drinks, music. Our future, our plan, our community. Change takes change. Friends and supporters, the supporters of Kashif Hamilton has a big fish fry this tonight at the Fort Christian parking lot. So you can come, get your fried fish, your chicken leg, your Johnny cake, all there at the Fort Christian parking lot. And then, if you want to, you can head up St. John, and you have some good fun. There's Peanut, the Real Nut Pardon, and there's Shah HP tonight for the Food Truck Festival. But this is the supporters of Kashif Hamilton 2026. Change takes change. And on that note, change takes change. I think Kashif, that's the commercial that's going to take us out of here. On this Friday, we all happy it's Friday. And man, it's been a week. St. John, you started with a rough weekend. And going into the top of this week, then St. Thomas had its share. So Wapa, we know you're working hard and we pray for the lights on. I'll leave in with this. We have to be our own backup plan. I'm taking that line from Jason Charles. Jason said, no one coming to save us. See my flashlight back there? And then you get a painting by Soleil from Rotary Group. So you have to know what you're going to go. It's not a question if, it's when. You may have, I see my sister get these battery-powered fans. Ryobi. She get 2 of them. About 4 battery. One time I take them up, she come back upstairs and she take back she fan. So I leave her with her fans. But get your fans, get your flashlights. If you have an electric stove, you could invest in a little top burner operated by gas. Or one of them, you know what they use at the fish fries? Like country can probably have about 3 of them there. I hear fish fry. Them single burner, double burner thing. You have to be resilient for yourself because nobody coming to save us. Wapa trying the best. And we ain't going in internally to say what's going on with Wapa or not. I write a whole story about Wapa. comparing Whopper to a safari. Whopper is daddy safari. And daddy safari are always breaking down. The only thing is, when daddy go to the mechanic they just give him the general explanation. Your truck break down because they have mechanical problems. That's like Whopper tell us, loss of power due to challenges in the generational unit. Well, what challenges did you have? Come back and tell us. Is it the same problem? Is it a reoccurring problem? New problem? That's reality. Sometimes we have great months with no power outages. And sometimes, like now, we have back-to-back. We're on an island, and the island have one power distribution company. I don't believe in private company coming in, because if they could do it, we could do it too. If they could fix the place, we could fix the place too. We just got to be serious and let the people do the job who know how to do the job and not interfere with politics. However, whether you got an inverter, a little small generator, or you able to buy a generator for your whole house to power it, whatever solution you need to do, you need to figure it out. You need to budget it within your means and come up with your solution, because stressing over it ain't going to change nothing. Whopper will go. It will go, without a doubt. And it's beyond their means. They're trying the best. Shout outs to them. Round of applause. But it will go. So look at your situation. Look at your budget and tell yourself, what do I need to do? What can I afford? Maybe I could get a little inverter that could power my fridge. Maybe I could even get one that power my fridge, turn on my internet, and turn on the TV and a fan. You know? Maybe I can't do none of that. And I just need an ice cooler. Go buy 2 bags of ice, put my stuff in it, throw some ice on the top of it. Create your plan for your budget and for your situation and for your family. Nobody ain't coming to save us, all right? We got to save ourselves. We got to save our community. And we got to demand a change. Like countries say, change takes change. I think that's all about it here for this Friday, the 20th. It's 8:01 a.m. I'm just wishing everyone a wonderful day. Have the best weekend possible. We live in paradise, so enjoy it to the fullest, please. And every day, you keep reaching for the stars, because one day you're about to touch the sky. Only you can make your dreams come true, so you need to do it for you. All right? Love it. God love you, and so do we. Bye. This is Kashif Hamilton. Change takes change.
When my name